of a veteran of Double A at this point. I mean, how has your mindset changed, I guess?
I mean, nothing's changed. I mean, I'm excited to have all the new guys here that haven't been in Somerset yet, and show them why this place is so special.
Coming into the season, I'm curious, like with a lot of talk about these new bats Yankees have been using, like torpedo bats. I guess it's been coming around here a little bit, or is that something you're planning to use this year?
Yeah, I'll be using one of
You
those
will?
bats.
Okay.
They got me one in spring. I'm pretty excited about it. So.
Did you feel like with, I guess, the way you make contact and stuff, that it was just going to be really beneficial for you?
Yeah, I mean, they showed me that my barrel diameter, or like where my barrel was like 20th percentile of barrel size of bats. So it's like, why am I using a bat with a tiny barrel when I could maximize it? And so it's like, it's obvious for me to start using a bigger barrel.
Yeah. Okay, and then just aside from that, I mean, in the off season, what did you evaluate as far as kind of where you could improve?
I just worked on a lot of stuff, a lot of speed stuff, just to keep on top of that for base running wise, and then other swing stuff, just trying to clean up the move and work on some new cues, that kind of thing. So.
Did you use the torpedo bat all spring?
I got one right at the end of spring, so I started using it. It's been about like a week now, me using it, so I'm excited to see.
Did you notice any difference, like the way it feels or the results or anything?
Little bit. I mean, there was some balls I felt like I got jammed, and it was a lot of barrel. So, like, I mean, that's a good feeling. To the ones where it doesn't hurt the hands as much. It's actually off the barrel and flying. So, yeah.
Is it just the weight distribution in it that kind of feels different, or how does it feel?
No, it doesn't even feel different. It's just as far as where it comes off the bat. Instead of it being, what you call on the hands, it's more so on the barrel.
Yeah.
So.
When you look at your season as a whole last year, what are kind of some of your biggest takeaways that you think you can kind of bring towards this year and kind of make yourself a better player here this year?
Yeah, I mean, last season it was like I'd have really good months and then not so great months. So it's like, okay, how do we, find the middle line between those and work with the things that were really good for me at the end of the year, as well as the things that I learned when I was going through tough parts to get myself out of it. So it was just, there's good evaluation, and for me, it's just to work on the stuff that I've been on this spring.
Is there? Finding consistency is so difficult for any ball player. Is there an answer to that, to try to find more of that for you this year?
Yeah, this plan, be consistent. So.
Got a lot of play during Major League spring training and had some success. Just what was that experience like for you being up there with all those guys?
Oh, Major League spring training is so much fun. I felt like this year more so, like just comfortable being around everybody, making jokes, like being myself. And, I think that contributes to playing good baseball. So it's just awesome being out there. I think at one point I was out there with Judge and Bellinger. I had 2 MVPs in the corners. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. Tell my kids about that, right? So pretty sweet.
Is there anybody particular up there that you maybe vibe with or go to for advice or just kind of lean on for some pointers up there while you're there?
Yeah, I mean, there's a handful of guys. I've no hesitation talking to Wells about, certain things, or Volpe, and, getting to talk to Judge more and more has been great. Goldschmidt's also, pro's pro. So, asking him different questions about certain things that he's into or kind of what he looks at is pretty sweet. Same with Bellinger in the outfield, you know what I mean? Like, those guys have been doing it for so long. It's like, it'd be not so smart of me to not, go and speak to these guys and ask them questions.
So it's exciting and kind of fulfilling for you as a teammate and a friend of a lot of these guys, Wells and Volpe guys that you've come through the system with, to kind of see them having such an impact up there?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what everybody in the organization wants, people to have success, and no 2 better guys than that.
What's your relationship been with the new hitting coach down here? I know it's been a short time, but spring, what's it been?
Sosi, he's the man. I'm trying to think. He and a couple other guys were new to the organization this year, and it's just been, nothing but smooth sailing. Super, super fun guys to talk to, engaging, interesting. They have different things for you, and like it's just like good feel, good vibes. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see as the season progresses and how things go.
When a new minor league kind of hitting coach comes in, is it all kind of uniform throughout the system? They all teach the same principles, or is there an individuality to the hitting coach when they come in? Kind of work together?
Yeah, I feel like the greatest coaches are the ones that can get to know players the best, right? And I feel like these guys that have come in have done, a great job at doing that. From, Jared at the top, the Sos, and then Murd, the AAA guy. Like, those guys have all integrated themselves like super well, and it's just been really fun to work with all of them.
What personal goals do you have this season?
Personal goals?
Yeah.
As every year, stay healthy, play as many games as possible, and then from there, I just want to be more consistent. Like, I don't want to have months where I absolutely suck. You know what I mean? And for me, Obviously, tough times are going to come, but it's just like, smooth sailing with the head and try and be a good leader for a lot of the guys here.
Do you feel like it? I don't know. Just where you're at in your career, that you want to get up to AAA really soon. Is that something you feel like that it kind of needs to happen pretty soon?
No, I mean, there's timetables different for everybody, right? And I know that when I get my stuff down and I'm clicking in the right spots, I'm a good player regardless of where I am. And so it's just going to be about, getting to that point, because I'd rather be, I guess the joke is I'd rather be to the league 2 months late than 2 months early, right? I don't want to get exposed. I want to be in a really good spot. I want to know myself, and I want to, be a great player. So.
Did Bradfield cash in his dinner yet? His dinner yet?
Yeah, we went and got dinner.
What did he get?
Dude, we ate a lot. We went to a steakhouse in Tampa, and I mean, he's a good friend of mine, so I was like, dude, just whatever we're eating, just get as much as you want. So we had a great dinner.
Is there kind of a thought of wanting to master this level while you're down here?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I want to be the greatest player that I can be, and it comes with mastering myself, mastering the swing, base running, defense, all that stuff. So I think that stuff's all going to translate as the season progresses.
Is it difficult to not start thinking about the AAA stuff like he was asking
about? I don't really think about it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I got to be a leader down here, so I'm just going to build up as many qualities as I can.